Lady Macks softball is on the air.
WOGO, your sports station.
WOGO's coverage of the Lady Macks brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance, Gibson's Water Care, ABC Site Chippewa Falls, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Wheaton Grain Incorporated, Chippewa Valley Insulation and Exteriors, Bargain City Superstore, the Medicine Shop of Chippewa Falls and Menominee, the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, White City Glass, Royal Credit Union, Grace Home Respiratory, Wiersgala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Stelter Incorporated, Service Master of Chippewa Valley, Choice and Ford of Chippewa Falls, Quality Propane and Fuels, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Red Cedar Speedway, Northwestern Bank, Czech Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telcom. And now the Lady Macks pregame show. It's your WOGO sports team, Caleb Swenson, Chris Malika, and Jason Bovey.
WOGO, Macks, your sports station.
Well, good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to a brand new softball season. 2026 softball and baseball kicks off now here on WOGO Sports. I'm Caleb Swenson. To my right, Jason Bovey. Our intrepid video operators this afternoon and evening are Sam Aberly and Conley Engelmeyer. Back at the WOGO home base in Halley, our audio producer is Dawson Halverson, and it is great to be back to softball. It's great to be playing a game here in March that's guaranteed because it's indoors.
Yeah, I can't tell you the last time we played a game in March, Caleb. I think it was probably when we went to Florida back in 2023, a few years back. And, you know, it was a long volleyball season, long basketball season, and now the real season starts.
We'll talk with head coach Rick Ruff in just a few moments here. McDonell and Altoona, former Western Clover Belt Conference foes, now non-conference. Altoona coming out of the middle border. Of course, a higher division than McDonell. Some great competition for both of these teams. I think both could say, hey, we're going to come out better after this. Coach Jeremiah Bovey, first year at the helm of Altoona, and Coach Rick Ruff, second year at the helm for McDonell. Teams that want to play each other because they make each other better. In fact, they opened the season last year against one another and went to extras. McDonell winning that one by a run in the eighth.
Yeah, I remember that game, and it was a good one. And first year coach Jeremiah Bovey over here, we talked this week. I mean, he's going to have these girls ready to play. This is going to be a very good game for us to start out the season.
He's got a sophomore in the circle in Piper Berg. And, again, McDonell going with Kelsey Bremnes to start, though, as Coach Rick Ruff will tell us, they're probably going to pitch by committee here in this one, too. They've got multiple arms. Riley Christensen, of course, got a lot of innings last year. Jasmine Gerber saw some action as well. Probably will see both of them here this afternoon.
Yeah, I mean, we've had 8 days of practice, Caleb, and you know, the first week was during spring break, so we had some girls missing, and this week we're missing our senior class due to their class trip, and you're going to see some young names being put in the lineup today, and get to see them hopefully step up a little bit today.
Well, coming up here in our Lady Macks pregame show, we'll have our Toyson Ford keys to the game. You'll find our friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Next up, right after the break, our conversation with Lady Macks head coach Rick Ruff, brought to you by Gibson's Water Care. Have a conversation with Gibson's about the cleanest, most refreshing drinking water for your home or business. Schedule your free water analysis at gibsonswatercare.com. It's great to be back to softball. We're back from the Sonnentag Center in Eau Claire right after this.
Northwestern Bank. Delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
Welcome back to Lady Macks Pregame here on WOGO Sports. As always, we appreciate the time of head coach Rick Ruff of McDonell. Our conversation with Lady Macks head coach Rick Ruff is brought to you by Gibson's Water Care. Have a conversation with Gibson's about the cleanest, most refreshing drinking water for your home or business. Schedule your free water analysis at gibsonswatercare.com. Welcome back to McDonell Lady Macks softball season opener from the beautiful Sonnentag Center here in Eau Claire. Altoona, the opponent, here with head coach Rick Ruff. And coach, great to be back to softball. Great to see you and the girls again. I'm sure you and your coaching staff feel like, man, it'd be nice to have some more practices before we have a first game. But at some point, you just have to get out there and play.
That is correct. With the spring break being at the beginning of the practice season, and with the girls, a lot of girls being gone, seniors on a class trip, we're shorthanded. Get as much practice in as we can and make things work.
Coach, a lot of returnees, a lot of strength up the middle, but when you look at the corners, when you look at left and right field, you're going to need to replace a lot from last year. So how do you look at the growth that you're going to need from your young players, and how are you going to lean on the experience that you have up the middle defensively?
Yeah, the experience up the middle is going to have to be the leadership. They're going to have to take charge of the game and make sure everybody's on the same page. But youth that we have in the corners, they really work hard, and our expectations are high, and I think we'll be okay.
When you look at pitching, obviously Kelsey Bremnes has been phenomenal for you, but you do have some depth there when needed. How's the pitching staff rotation, so to speak? What do you see early on just in terms of their development?
Yeah, we will pitch by committee probably today with Kelsey, Riley, Jasmine, maybe even Aaliyah. So we've got enough arms. We'll go in there and see what happens.
And finally, Coach, just overall, do you see that excitement? I mean, again, many of these girls, 3-sport athletes, and kind of this, tail end of the school year, such a brief season, but a chance to, again, hopefully compete at the highest level.
Yes, I mean, the advantage of being at the tail end of the season, these girls have some experience. They played in some playoff games. They know what all that's about. So we'll be ready to go.
Coach, we appreciate your time. We'll talk to you afterward.
Great, thank you.
Head Coach Rick Ruff, Lady Macks Pregame on WOGO.
I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years.
Every day, people go to work not only for themselves, but they go to work to help the community and to help the members and businesses in it.
We're not just an internet company. For businesses, we have data center services. We offer home technology solutions, anything related to technology that might impact your daily life, we can provide it for you.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance Highlight of the Week.
Get onto his forehand. That didn't work, and a shot on net. Scooped up by the goaltender, Lau, and pushed into the left wing corner. And here comes Krista! He scores! Hey, Krista! Wiggled his way in. Fired one past the goaltender, who had a lot of rubber thrown at him.
Congratulations on a great play. Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency. Protecting people, empowering businesses.
Looking for a smarter way to save and spend? Royal Credit Union has you covered with the Save and Spend Duo. Bundled checking and high-yield savings for simple, all-in-one banking. Earn 3.00% annual percentage yield on the first $10,000 in high-yield savings with no minimum balance required. Plus, every debit purchase helps you save with Debit Roundup, turning spare change into big savings. Open your Royal Credit Union Save and Spend Duo today at rcu.org/Royal Duo. Insured by NCUA.
When it comes to achieving excellence on every project, there's nothing better than partnering with professionals who share your commitment to quality and community. At ABC Supply Chippewa Falls, we're proud to work side by side with the dedicated contractors who build, repair, and enhance the spaces that make Chippewa Falls a great place to call home. Whether you're looking for dependable materials specializing in roofing, siding, and windows, or simply want friendly, reliable service, our knowledgeable team is ready to help. Ask your contractor to stop by and see how ABC Supply Chippewa Falls can support your next project with confidence.
At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. With no joiner's fee, no contracts, and no long-term commitments. The only commitment we ask for is the one you make to yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, taking a swim, or finding your community in a class, the Y is here to support your goals your way. Join today at ymca-cv.org. That's ymca-cv.org, because your best self starts here.
Welcome back inside the Sonnentag Center in Eau Claire. McDonell and Altoona getting set for the first pitch of the 2026 softball season. Caleb Swenson, Jason Bovey with you. It's time for the Toyson Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. Of course, McDonell wants to start off with a win, a non-conference test. You've got a lot of young players, again, spring break, senior trip, players that we're going to need to step up regardless, but also with some of those seniors gone. You've got a lot of youth that's going to need to grow up pretty quickly here today.
Yeah, you nailed it, Caleb. That's, my key to the game today is how the younger kids, girls in this lineup are going to do, and especially defensively. And we got to remember, this is game one.
Yeah.
This is not our finished product. Coaches use this as a measuring stick to see, okay, we're here, but we need to get to here. So, looking forward to a good game.
Your Toyson Ford Keys to the Game, brought to you by the dealer where you'll find a friend, Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls. We'll step out and be back as we get closer to first pitch right after this on WOGO.
Did you know your body is made up of 60% water and your blood is 90% water? Just another reason why it's so important you have the cleanest, most refreshing drinking water in your home. Experience a well-hydrated life. Book your free home water analysis at GibsonsWaterCare.com. No long-term contracts, locally owned, American-made products. Need a plumber? Gibsons can help with basic plumbing needs too. Go online to Gibsons Water Care for more details.
Think about how much time you spend in your home. Wurz Gala Plumbing and Heating can make it so much more comfortable with radiant floor heating and luxurious bathroom remodels. Water softening and filtration, and whole house air purification, so you can breathe easy. Love your home with Wurz Gala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
We are right to the action here on WOGO Sports as they're starting a little bit early.
1-2 on the current batter.
And good to have you with us here on WOGO Sports, the live video stream on YouTube. Hard shot pass short. And Altoona will have a base runner aboard with no one out. That was the leadoff batter, Caitlin Dockel, the junior.
That's a bat we talked about, Caleb, that she's a really good ball player.
Kick in the pitch, showing bunt. Emma Mankey, the sophomore shortstop. And appreciate all the great sponsors making these broadcasts possible, including Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter, and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank. Bunt popped up just behind the plate. And And thank you to our video operators, Sam Aberley, along with Conley Engelmeyer, Dawson Halverson back at the WOGO studios in Halley. WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. Inside the Sonnentag Center here in Eau Claire, so kind of getting used to the setup here. Tap right in front of the plate.
Nice little off-speed pitch by Kelsey there.
And the runner at first is Caitlin Dockel. Had that leadoff single. Strike 3 in the first punch out of the season for McDonell and Kelsey Bremnes. So Menke is retired. That'll bring up Kennedy Berg, the senior right fielder. Bats from the right. She hits a deep shot way up into the rafters. And Riley Christensen takes care of that.
Riley making that look easy.
So a fly out to the center fielder for the second out. That was a moonshot. And again, there is a high ceiling here inside the Sonnentag.
I'm not sure how they play that, if the rules on that, if it were to
if it hits the roof.
I know at VSA in Halley it was always a foul ball, and then it was you did it twice, you were out, and it's kind of why I don't think you can play a real official game there.
Braylon Seiberling, the senior second baseman. She hits a shot into foul territory.
There we go.
And that one is gloved by Miranda Johnson to end the inning. We'll step out, be back after this on WOGO Sports, your home for Chi High and McDonell Athletics. We are back right after this.
Stuck on ideas for summer fun? Looking for a place that keeps the whole family entertained? We've got the solution. Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire. Dive into Chaos Water Park with water slides, a lazy river, and splash zones for the little ones. Plus, the fun never stops at Action City. Entertain everyone with go-karts, trampolines, mini golf, and more. See you all summer long at Metropolis Resort, where the fun never stops.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
Some people like odd things, like a tuna and banana sandwich, or romantic comedy, political drama, horror films. You should elect me. Uh-oh. Yes, some people like odd things, like waiting forever in line at the big box pharmacy.
Next!
But for everyone else, there's the Medicine Shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery. The Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee.
Welcome back to McDonell Softball here on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube, WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, where Zgala Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services, from repairing leaky faucets to installing grab bars, coordinating your kitchen or bathroom remodel project, installing air purification systems, and so much more. Large job or small, call the pros at Zgala Plumbing and Heating. We enter the bottom of the first, no score. Altoona went down 1-2-3-4 after the leadoff hitter, Caitlin Dockel, got aboard, but then a strikeout, a fly out to center, and a foul out to first baseman Miranda Johnson. Riley Christensen, All-State last year as a sophomore, takes a bouncer right in front of the plate from Piper Berg.
Looking for another exciting year from Riley.
Indeed. Had a great summer. And Piper Berg, just a sophomore, again, delivers a little bit low on the second offering. Behind the dish is Caitlin Dockel, the junior, number 4. Again, only batter so far for Altoona to reach base. First-year head coach Jeremiah Bovey. Pitch 3 is low. And for those on the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube, we do not have a preseason, and so forgive yours truly for being just a little bit slow here on counting up the balls and strikes. Swing and a miss. Good cut by Riley Christensen, and first strike delivered from Piper Berg.
Coach giving her the green light on the 3-0 there.
Down low, and Riley is aboard. after a 4-pitch walk. That'll bring up Taylon Hansen, the freshman playing right field today. Taylon bats from the left.
Very athletic here, I see.
Incredibly athletic. And again, you love that. You gotta love that lefty and their ability to get up the first base line really quickly, especially with Taylon's speed. Takes the first pitch inside. Riley is moving. She will slide into second head first, and Riley Christensen with a stolen base.
I got a first look at Taylon in our winter off-season program there, and she's got a good bat.
Berg delivers outside. 2-0 count now on Taylon Hansen.
Obviously, she's got the confidence from Coach Ruff batting second in this lineup today.
Piper Berg kicking the pitch. That time she caught the edge. 2 balls, 1 strike. And I haven't noticed in here if there is a scoreboard, so I think we're going to have to pay extra attention. Squaring to bunt and dribbling it foul. To make a 2-2 count.
Made it to the game today, and Coach Ruff was asking her if she wanted to run scoreboard, and she said she would, but she was a little afraid of doing the announcing.
2-2 counts on freshman Taylon Hansen. Pitch inside. Works the count full. Riley Christensen is at second. A full count on Taylon Hansen. Freshman outside the box. Again, she's working against sophomore Piper Berg. Payoff pitch is low. Riley Christensen will head back to second as Taylon Hansen takes first.
Good at bat by Taylon there.
And now no one out and runners at first and second for McDonell. Pair of walks issued so far by Piper Berg. That brings up Claire Ruff, the junior shortstop, number 12. We can show you Claire's stats from last year. Strike inside edge of the plate for Claire Ruff. 0-1 the count. Here in this inaugural softball broadcast of the 2026 campaign. Strike 2 called. And pretty good crowd on hand, but they are all about 220 feet out beyond us, and so you're not hearing them as much as you might normally. Berg ahead in the count, 0-2. The pitch outside. Runners at first and second. Riley Christensen, leadoff batter, got aboard with a walk, then stole second. Taylon Hansen is at first. Piper Berg, the Altoona sophomore hurler. Her pitch to Claire Ruff. Hard shot that's going to get over the gap at second. And rounding third, heading toward home is Riley Christensen. And Riley scores the opening run for McDonell. Taylon Hansen will move to third, and it's 1-0 the Lady Macks.
Beautiful hit there by Claire right up the middle.
RBI double. (1-0) McDonell, runners at second and third. That brings up Kelsey Bremnes, the junior, the pitcher. Wears number 3 and bats from the right. Takes a ball inside. Claire Ruff taking a big lead there at second. You'll notice in the lower left our dugout smile cam. It's brought to you by Metropolis Resort in Action City in Eau Claire. Remember, it's constant smiles and fun at Metropolis Resort in Action City. Pitch is low. 2-0 count. Metropolis Resort in Action City, arcade, trampoline park, ninja warrior course, go-karts, laser tag, mini golf, a water park, and so much more. Plus on-site restaurants and coffee. Book your adventure today at metropolisresort.com. That's metropolisresort.com. Berg the pitch, and there's a line shot right to center. That's going to score 1. Claire Ruff will hold up at third. And into second, a back-to-back pair of doubles for McDonell, and it's 2-0. Kelsey Bremnes.
Solid hit right there by Kellis.
So Riley Christensen has scored a run. Taylon Hansen worked her walk and scored a run as well. And McDonell leads 2-0.
Looks like coach is going to let his pitcher run the bases, and when you have Kelsey running the bases, she's an excellent base runner. And I get you want to protect your pitcher, but having her running she's so smart running the bases. It's nice to see her out there.
So McDonell leading 2-0 here, bottom of the first. Non-conference action against Altoona here on the WOGO Sports Live video stream. Good to have you with us. Look for the Mauer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. Back-to-back walks, then back-to-back doubles for the Lady Macks have led to this 2-0 score here in the bottom of the first.
Sioux Falls commit, Lizzie. Congrats to her.
Junior catcher, number 6, bats from the right. Yeah, just announced that last week, I believe.
Yeah.
Ball low. Liebrandt takes it. Her first at-bat of the season. Second pitch is a ball as well. Look at Lizzie's numbers last year. 3 home runs, .337 average, 24 runs knocked in. 2-0 count with 2 on, 2 in. Rise ball high, and Lizzie Liebrandt will see if she has the green light here with a 3-0 count.
Pitcher has to come with one here, but they also have a base open, and I'm sure they know Lizzie, how good of a hitter she is.
Check swing, strike called. 3-1 the count. Still nobody out here in the bottom of the first. McDonell leading 2-0. Liebrandt pops one up back toward us and might have ended up on the scoreboard, actually. Full count now, 3-2. 2026 baseball and softball schedule for Chi-Hi and McDonell at WOGO.com. Lizzie Liebrandt, the junior catcher, has a full count, takes a rise ball high, and that is the third walk of the first inning drawn by McDonell. And now the bases are loaded up with no one out for the Lady Macks. So Bremnes at second. Claire Ruff has advanced to third. Lizzie Liebrandt now at first.
Looks like Maggie Bowl will be running for our catcher.
All right, so Maggie Bowl now at first is the courtesy runner. Ella Amatz, freshman third baseman number 24, bats from the right.
Oh, that's Aaliyah.
Oh, excuse me. Aaliyah. Playing second base. She'll knock one to short, throw to first, gets away from the first baseman. And McDonell's going to plate 2 runs here, and a third will hold at third as Aaliyah Bovey will take advantage of the miscue at first base.
We'll take them how we can get them.
That makes it 4-0 McDonell with runners at second and third. Claire Ruff scored. Kelsey Bremnes scored. Hard shot right past the shortstop. That's going to bring in another run for McDonell. It is 5-0 here in the first inning.
That was the freshman Ella there.
So Ella with an RBI single. And Miranda Johnson now up to the plate for McDonell. Bats from the left. Took a ball. Johnson, a chopper towards second base. Glove flipped to first in time, but a run will come in. And now 6-0 McDonell as Aaliyah Bovey in to score. Inside pitch for strike one. Bryn Wiedemeyer at the plate. Ninth batter of this first inning for McDonell.
And bats are alive.
The pitch and a hard shot deep down the first base line, and that one is going to go out of play. Wiedemeyer saw some action as a freshman last year. Still the bottom of the first inning. When you get tired of the big box pharmacy, come experience the local difference at the Medicine Shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. The pitch from Berg. Inside, ball two on Wiedemeyer.
Just a hair low on that pitch, it looked like.
Low and in the dirt if we had dirt on the synthetic surface. 2-1 the count on Bryn Wiedemeyer. Fouls one back to work the count full. (6-0) McDonell here in non-conference action against the Altoona Lady Rails. Another walk drawn. And Wiedemeyer aboard at first. And at third right now, that Maggie Bowl over there is.
It's either Miranda
or Ella Ahmed, I believe.
Yeah.
So Riley Christensen, they've batted around here in the first, is at the plate and takes a strike. And we appreciate our hosts here at the Sonnentag. They've got a lot of exciting opportunities coming up, including that spring volleyball match. The Wisconsin Badgers, the Minnesota Gophers, coming up April 10th, I believe. Tickets going on sale the 7th, just $5 a person.
How cool
Riley
is that?
Christensen sends one foul and out of play.
I'm sure those will sell out quick, Caleb.
Yeah, and again, you can find out more at the Sonnentag's website, but like you said, that one is going to go pretty quickly. So make sure that you are availing yourself of that opportunity to see some of the best softball in the Big Ten and in the country coming our way. White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all your windshield glass and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. Riley Christensen takes a rise ball high. McDonell leading 6-0 here. Drive towards second, and Riley can't quite beat out the throw to first, but that is going to bring in another run for McDonell, so an RBI for Riley Christensen.
Is that just out number one there?
I believe so. So Riley gets an RBI. And a pop-up by Taylon Hansen.
was number 3. So.
Oh, all right. So that ends the inning. We'll step out. Be back in 60 seconds on WOGO.
Dreading that call to your mother?
I was talking to Phyllis last Thursday. Or was it Monday? Oh, no. It was Tuesday.
Take her to Roadside Ice Cream and Diner across from the Sonnentag. Try Roadside's buy one, get one free barbecue every Monday. Or our big burrito on Taco Tuesday, just $5 with chips and salsa. Thursdays, try a Roadside BOGO burger. Or every Friday, 2-for-1 chocolate soft serve cones. Order online at roadsideec.com. Specials no matter what day of the week your mother thinks it is. Roadside Ice Cream and Diner.
Energy bills going up? That's not a good feeling. So call Chippewa Valley Insulation, the feel-good company. Chippewa Valley Insulation improves comfort and energy efficiency for your home. Love your house again, and the energy savings will leave your wallet feeling good too. Insulation, siding, and so much more. They can even build garages and decks. Chippewa Valley Insulation, the feel-good company. Start feeling good at ChippewaValleyInsulation.com.
Welcome and good to have you with us. Top of the second, WOGO Sports live video stream on Facebook and YouTube. First softball broadcast of this 2026 season. And again, bear with us as we are certainly working out some of the kinks here too. But McDonell, they seem to not have many kinks to work out as plating 7 runs in the first.
Yeah, I really like the patient at bats. They're not swinging at bad pitches thrown by Altoona, and they're waiting for the, they're getting ahead in counts, and they're swinging at the fastball when the Altoona's being forced to throw. So great first inning.
Piper Berg, the sophomore pitcher, will try to do some damage from the plate to help her cause as she takes strike 1. When you get tired of the big box pharmacy, come experience the local difference of the medicine shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery. Your locally owned medicine shop pharmacies in Chippewa Falls and Menominee. I think ball 1 of this at-bat delivered there by Kelsey Bremnes. Got a strikeout in the first. Berg pops one up. Long run up. Taylon Hansen wasn't able to glove it, and Berg will round first and head to second. And for the second inning in a row, leadoff batter is aboard for Altoona. As Berg will reach, courtesy runner will come in.
Taylon was coming in so hard and fast. I think she just came in too hard and had a hard time putting on the brakes and maybe just overran it a hair. It was hard to see from.
So Nevaeh Ruff will come up, the junior third baseman, number 3. Top of the second, runner at second for Altoona. First runner in scoring position as they try to erase the 0 on the scoreboard. Leading 7-0. Strike 1 called against Ruff. Discover a future of excellence that's rooted in history at McDonell Area Catholic Schools, educating students from pre-K all the way to senior year. McDonell's now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Visit McDonellAreaCatholicSchools.org to apply. Strike 2. And quickly ahead in the count is Kelsey Bremnes against Nevaeh Ruff.
Kelsey dialed in early here. It's good to see.
Shot out to left field, and it's going to drop for a base hit. Throw to third, not quite in time. And so runners at second and third with no one out. And a base hit for Nevaeh Ruff.
Just out of the reach of Claire there. One of those balls like to call a tweener.
So Altoona in a good position here, trailing 7-0, but at the plates, Cassidy Camistrol, the junior left fielder, number 8. Runners at second and third and no one out. So trying to duplicate what McDonell did in the last half inning. Ball outside. Again, we're kind of dependent on the umpire to give us the balls and strikes. Here's no scoreboard to depend on, which That's why you're hearing some of the pauses when I forget the count. Well, Stelter Inc. works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality, and always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. 3-1 is the count. On Cassidy Camistrol, the junior, left fielder, number 8, left-handed batter. Check swing. And count has worked full.
One didn't miss by much.
No one out. 2 on at second and third, both in scoring position, and a full count here. Or excuse me, bases loaded up now. That's the first walk of the season for Kelsey Bremnes. Brings up Rylan Lutke, the sophomore DP, number 11. Loaded up with no one out for Altoona, trailing 7-0, but looking like they are about to do some damage here. Lutke, the sophomore, batting from the right. And Lutke will send a shot to center field. That's going to plate the first run of the game for Altoona. And it is 7-1. An RBI single for Rylan Lutke. And the Lady Rails on the board. (7-1) McDonell, bringing Lily DeCane, the senior, at the plate. Big swing and a miss for strike 1. Look for the Maurer Sperry Insurance highlights of the week on our WOGO Sports social media channels. Follow WOGO Sports on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. Brought to you by Maurer Sperry Insurance in Chippewa Falls. 1-1 the count on DeCane. She is 9th in that batting order. Bring up Dockel. We had a leadoff single in the first. Dribbler toward third, throw to the plate, not in time. Safe all around, and it's 7-2. So Les McDonell thought they would run away with this one. The Rails having other ideas.
Big hitter up here with the bases loaded for Altoona. This will be a test.
Dockel, the junior catcher. She's 1 for 1 on the day. Tips one straight back. Still loaded up for the Rails. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery where your locally owned medicine shop pharmacies in Chippewa Falls and Menominee. We're in the top of the second here inside the Sonnentag Center in Eau Claire. Hard line drive all the way back to the fence. That's going to score 1, going to score 2 for Altoona, sending the runner the third, and 5 across with no one out for the Rails. And we have a ball game here.
Yes, we do.
Dockel drives in 3 with the double. And that's going to bring a pitcher-catcher conference here.
That's just Lizzie going out, calming her, Kelsey, take a deep breath. You're all right, which she is.
So Dockel 2 for 2. McDonell was able to blank the Rails in the top of the first, but now 5 across with none out for Altoona here in the top of the second. So McDonell scores 7 in the bottom of the first. They'll still come up. Again, they batted around. But 7-5 now our score. So Kelsey Bremnes in the circle, the junior for the Lady Macks, trying to get the first out of the inning. Line drive right toward first, and looking to step on the bag in time is Miranda Johnson. She will. Runner advances to third, but that is that first out of the inning.
Big first out. Nice job, Miranda, stopping that ball and hustling back to the bag.
So, Mankey's retired. And brings up Kennedy Berg, the senior. She had a loud out to center field, and Riley Christensen her first time up. Takes one low and in the dirt or the grass. Ball one of this at-bat. Runner at third, that is Dockel. Ball two, inside for Kelsey Bremnes. Whatever you're walking, running, hiking, working, playing, get back to it with Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. If an injury or joint pain is holding you back, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine can help you get back to living your best life. Deep shot, and that one is gone. A home run to tie the game for Kennedy Berg. And Altoona has come back with 7 of their own.
Looks like we're going to have a shootout here.
Absolutely. Maybe a little bit chilly outside, but the bats are hot here inside the Sonnentag Center. So, 7 apiece, and we've got a whole new ball game here, but McDonell still has some work to do. The base is clear, but still just 1 out. Braylon Seiverling foul out along the first base line. The senior second baseman will come back to the plate here. Again, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine can help you get back to living your best life in Altoona and Chippewa Falls with a new clinic and surgery center in Rice Lake. Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine. So Kelsey Bremnes facing Seiverling for the second time. Tied at 7 here. Seiverling pops one up, and drifting over to make the catch is Aaliyah Bovey. And that is the second out of the inning. So Seiverling is retired for the second time in as many tries here. And she pops out to second, brings up Piper Berg, who started off this inning as Altoona's now batted around. She reached on an error. And Berg kind of started all of this off.
Helping her cause.
Pitch just catching the outside edge of the plate that time. For strike 1 was Kelsey Bremnes. Bases cleared after that 2-run homer. Line drive, Riley Christensen drifts over, makes the catch, and that will end the inning. But as we've said, a new ball game as we enter the third. Our new score, McDonell 7, Altoona 7. We're back after this on WOGO Sports.
Northwestern Bank, delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Welcome back to McDonell Softball on WOGO Sports. Keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools like a mobile app that helps you stay in the know and stick to your goals. Open your account at rcu.org or any office insured by NCUA. Both teams have taken turns batting around. McDonell scored 7 in the bottom of the first. Altoona answered back with 7 in their top of the second. We are now in the bottom of the second and tied at 7 with Claire Ruff at the plate. Piper Berg, the sophomore, we'll see if that big inning settles her down here as Claire Ruff takes an opening salvo for a strike. Ruff had an RBI double in the first. Back-to-back RBI doubles, in fact, between Claire Ruff and Kelsey Bremnes really helped spark the scoring after back-to-back walks from Riley Christensen and Taylon Hansen. Claire Ruff dribbles one to short, hard throw, and Claire beats it out. Good speed along the first base line. Claire Ruff, call that an infield single, I would think.
Definitely. You know, Piper came with a change up there. Claire did a good job sitting on it and getting in that deep pocket of the shortstop, and she hustled and beat it out.
Yankee, a good throw, but again, Claire just had a great jump. 7-7, bottom of the second. Kelsey Bremnes hit that screamer. She's a line drive hitter, that's for sure. Changing speeds, ball one, Piper Berg.
Usually she likes the third base line.
I know, Rick Ruff always has to have his head on a swivel over there, that's for sure. WOGO Sports, Caleb Swenson, Jason Bovey with you. Fouled back for strike one. Dawson Halverson, our audio producer at the WOGO studios in Halley. Conley Engelmeyer and Sam Aberly, our video producers. You're inside the Sonnentag Center. We'll be right back here on Tuesday. Bunt laid down right in front of the plate. Throw to first. Not in time. Kelsey beat it out. And now runners at first and second for McDonell as Bremnes bunts her way aboard.
Showing some speed there, too.
And as you mentioned, Coach Ruff letting his pitcher run the bases before, and she showed off the speed there. Lizzie Liebrandt, the Sioux Falls commits. Just a junior. And she and Riley both had some great summers playing with the Guardians, I believe, at VSA.
Yep.
Line drive gets into left field, and that's going to send Claire Ruff racing for home, and Ruff will slide in safe, and McDonell retakes the lead 8-7. Now, this is higher scoring here in the first couple innings, but not unlike what we saw last year to start the season, where these teams just kind of went back and forth, and ended up being decided in extras as Lizzie Liebrandt drives in a go-ahead run. So Ruff scores her second run of the day. Ball inside. Still no one out here for McDonell. Runners at second and third, and I'll excuse myself, that was a double for Lizzie Liebrandt. Bremnes has advanced to third. Pop up.
Score.
And McDonell plates a run. 9-7.
Nice little
Aaliyah Bovey getting the RBI and safe at first. So still no one out. And I'll have to ask you as dad to remind me what Aaliyah did the first time up.
She had the hot shot to shortstop, and it was a missed throw by the shortstop, so I don't think we can give her a
so
hit
reached on an error. But
yep.
Bovey taking off for second. And that's going to bring a run in as the throw gets away out into the outfield. It is 10-7. McDonell. I believe that was Maggie Bull who scored that run. So Maggie came in there for Kelsey. So still nobody out. And a strike to Ella Ahmet, number 24, just a freshman, batting from the right. And Ahmet goes down on strikes. And that is just the first out of the inning. So Aaliyah Bovey has advanced to second. Miranda Johnson is now at the plate. One away from McDonell, 3 runs in. Johnson, the lefty. Miranda just has a look about her, like if she can get a hold of one, she fouls one off.
Miranda has come a long way. She's turning into one heck of a ball player.
Certainly some excellent size there. Check swing. Count at 1-2. So still just one out for McDonell with a runner in scoring position at second. Aaliyah Bovey out there. Miranda Johnson, she will swat one to the second baseman, throw to first in time. Bovey will advance to third. They'll hold her there. So 2 away. And a runner at third with 3 in so far for McDonell.
Nothing wrong with moving the runner over, and let's see Bren knock Aaliyah in here.
So Bryn Wiedemeyer bats from the right, this sophomore. Trying to bring this back to a sizable advantage for McDonell after what we saw from Altoona, that outpouring offensively. No lead really feels safe. Inside, taking a ball. Bryn Wiedemeyer. Bottom of the second, 10-7 McDonell. Another ball inside. Aaliyah Bovey, she's got a 3-0 count here. Bryn Wiedemeyer and Aaliyah Bovey at third. First strike taken by Bryn Wiedemeyer, the junior. 10-7 McDonell here in the bottom of the second. Swing and just getting a piece of it to work the count full is Bryn Wiedemeyer. She's the 9th hitter in this order today, the sophomore. She can turn it around for the second straight inning. McDonell will have batted through. Out in foul territory. And we will do it again. Payoff pitch coming up at 3-2. Caleb Swenson, Jason Bovey with you on WOGO Sports. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. There's a bouncer hit to short, hard throw to first, and reaching up and making the catch is Serena Carlson, the junior, and McDonell plates 3 as we move to the third. Our new score, the Macks 10, Altoona 7. We're back in 60 seconds on WOGO.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit QualityPropaneandFuels.com.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
McDonell softball on WOGO Sports. Chippewa Valley Insulation and Exteriors, the feel-good company. Improving comforts and energy efficiency for your home. Chippewa Valley Insulation, insulation siding, and so much more. They can even build garages and decks. Chippewa Valley Insulation. Start feeling good at ChippewaValleyInsulation.com. That's ChippewaValleyInsulation.com. Appreciate Warren jumping on board. A great sponsor. He was telling me this week he's coached a lot of these girls on the Altoona side and the McDonell side. So thank you, Warren and Chippewa Valley Insulation, for their sponsorship. It is 10-7 McDonell here in the top of the third. Strike called on Rick Ruff. She bats from the right. Swats it along the third base line and foul toward Coach Jeremiah Bovey. Oh, 2 count here. Lizzie Leibrandt behind the dish, the catcher. Kelsey Bremnes, the pitcher, that battery, a pair of juniors. Rise ball changing speeds, and strike 3 called. First out of the inning, second punch out.
Nice change up there by Kels. Nice to get that first out of the inning. And
so Ruff goes down on strikes, brings up Cassidy Camistrol, the junior left fielder, number 8. She reached on a walk her last time up. One of the lefties in this lineup for the Railroaders. Inside the beautiful Sonnentag Center here in Eau Claire on Tuesday. So nice we'll do it twice. A split doubleheader for the Lady Macks, starting a little bit earlier. Big cut and a miss from Camistrol. Ball outside.
I believe it's Somerset and St. Croix Central next week.
Yeah, so some good non-conference competition for sure for the Lady Macks.
Somerset always has a great program.
Another ball taken by Camistrol. Stelter Inc. works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality, and always proud to support local sports. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. That's StelterIncorporated.com. High in the zone, but a strike called for Kelsey Bremnes. Working that zone here.
We'll take it.
Yeah, didn't know for sure if we'd get that call, but
I'd go to the same spot here again.
Bremnes the pitch, and she missed. And that will be a walk issued to Camistrol, who's walked twice in a row. Rylan Lutke, sophomore, the DP, number 11, had an RBI single her last time up in that big 7-run inning for Altoona. She bats from the right with one aboard. Hits one high in the air, and that is going to drift out of play for strike 1. I'm going to put on my wish list for Tuesday. We'll just put this out there. If there's anyone watching rather than being here, I'm going to put on my wish list that someone's running the scoreboard on Tuesday. Strike called.
Avery was actually texting me here. You know, is the scoreboard up there? I said, I see the scoreboard, but I don't know how to, I don't think it's plugged in. I think it's right over here. And
I see it too, yeah. It's ready and available to be used.
I said, you're going to have to go through the Altoona dugout to get up here, so I don't know how you're going to do that.
Tipped back. It's nice to see Avery with one of the first McDonell basketball games, Prescott game. And
yeah, she's having a good first year at River Falls and wasn't going to miss this season opener for the Lady Macks.
Absolutely. Chopper, foul along the third base line. Ella Ahmet, the freshman over there. And we were talking off the air a little bit just about hot corner over there and how you're going to fill that position. And Ahmet, again, you have a lot of trust in freshmen. I know, of course, we've got seniors and such on senior trip, but swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Kelsey Bremnes. But again, Ahmet, to have the arm and to have the wherewithal for some of those screamers that come down the third base line.
Ella's a girl that I was really excited about coming in this year. She plays a lot of travel ball in the summer, and she's a good ball player.
Lily DeCane had an RBI single her last time up. She'll get a little piece of this one, and I think it comes back near us. Actually ended up in the McDonell dugout.
I lost that one in the sun, Caleb.
In the fluorescent sun.
Yeah.
Here inside the Sonnentag. So that'll be strike 1 against Duquesne. Swing and a miss.
Beautiful pitch.
Kelsey Bremnes settling in a little bit here. Her team leading 10-7. Blanked the rails in the first inning, allowed 7 in the second. Now she's hoping to strand a base runner at first. Called strike 3, and that'll end the inning. Kelsey Bremnes preserves McDonell's 3-run lead. We'll step out and be back in 60 seconds. This is Lady Macks Softball on WOGO.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years.
Every day, people go to work not only for themselves, but they go to work to help the community and to help the members and businesses in it.
We're not just an internet company. For businesses, we have data center services. We offer home technology solutions. Anything related to technology that might impact your daily life, we can provide it for you.
McDonell softball season opener here on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Riley Christensen up to bat, the leadoff position. Takes one low as we hit the bottom of the third. Riley had a leadoff walk, stole a base, scored a run, drove a run in on a sacrifice her last time up in the second. 2-0 count as she takes a pitch low. Riley Christensen, last year All-State player as a sophomore. Give you a look at Riley's stats when we get an opportunity here. She tips one back. 2-1 the count. Coach Rick Ruff along that third base line. Coach Eric Wiedemeyer. As Riley Christensen will chop one back to first and can't quite beat out the run. The throw, rather. And so Riley is retired for the first out of the inning. I think both pitchers probably settling in a little bit more here.
Yeah, it's nice to see, Kelsey in that last inning, after a tough inning like that. It's this game, as you know, is mental. It's tough to come back, and she did a good job.
Lizzie Lebrand at the plate for McDonell. Taylon Hansen. The freshman playing right field. Bottom of the third here. 17 combined runs have come in.
I think
McDonell's 10 of them.
I believe Lizzie was number 9 last year, wasn't she?
Yeah, maybe that's confusing. I think that probably is. Lizzie is 6 this year, so just flipping it around.
Yeah.
Just to make it difficult for broadcasters.
Yep.
Thank you, ladies. Taylon again, the lefty. Trying to be the first base runner aboard here for McDonell. As Hansen will get a large piece of this one and send it out to left field. Is that a fair ball?
No, it kept Taylon back.
Just sailed a little bit.
I don't think Taylon heard the call either.
So Hansen will take the bat like a baton from Claire Ruff as she heads back home. We'll stand back in from the left side.
Yeah, I think the same can be said for Berg for Altoona. I think she settled in really good as well, and I mean she seems to be throwing a lot better too.
Again, just a sophomore, Piper Berg, but obviously very talented. Bouncer hit to short and not quite able to outrun the throw to first was Taylon Hansen. Again, she has some good speed and batting from the left, but a good hard throw there by Emma Mankey. And that's the second out of the inning. So McDonell in danger of going down 1-2-3 for the first time here. 6-3 put out. Claire Ruff, the junior. 2 for 2 on the day, and 2 runs scored. Takes the ball. Claire last year, hitting well over 450, drove in 18. Ruff drives it to the second baseman. Going to be a hard run, and McDonell will go down 1-2-3 as a nice throw that time from Braylon Seiverling to Serena Carlson. We head to the fourth. No change in score. It's McDonell 10, Altoona 7. We're back in 60 seconds on WOGO Sports. This is Lady Macks softball.
Looking for a smarter way to save and spend? Royal Credit Union has you covered with the Save and Spend Duo. Bundled checking and high-yield savings for simple, all-in-one banking. Earn 3.00% annual percentage yield on the first $10,000 in high-yield savings with no minimum balance required. Plus, every debit purchase helps you save with Debit Roundup, turning spare change into big savings. Open your Royal Credit Union Save and Spend Duo today at rcu.org/Royal Duo. Insured by NCUA.
When it comes to achieving excellence on every project, there's nothing better than partnering with professionals who share your commitment to quality and community. At ABC Supply Chippewa Falls, we're proud to work side by side with the dedicated contractors who build, repair, and enhance the spaces that make Chippewa Falls a great place to call home. Whether you're looking for dependable materials specializing in roofing, siding, and windows, or simply want friendly, reliable service, our knowledgeable team is ready to help. Ask your contractor to stop by and see how ABC Supply Chippewa Falls can support your next project with confidence.
And a pitching change for McDonell as we enter the fourth. Jason Kelsey Bremnes in right field, and that's going to put Riley Christensen in the circle.
Talon Hansen, center field.
Talon, of course, great speed. 10-7 our score. Speaking of speed, Riley certainly has plenty of that behind her pitches. Misses outside. At the plate here, Caitlin Dockel. She's done a lot of damage so far for Altoona. Check swing to even the count. Dockel had a 3 RBI double her last time up. It's safely in the first as well. Changing speeds, ball 2 for Riley Christensen. Top of the fourth, McDonell leading 10-7. Coach Ruff let us know that they would be pitching by committee here in this season opener.
That's not
ball
a bad.
4.
That's not a bad thing, Caleb. It's nice giving. You don't need to come out with your ace and throw 150 pitches on game one, like you said. There's no preseason. Gradually work them in.
So Emma Mankey comes to the line looking to try to move along Caitlin Dockel, who has not been retired yet, which is kind of what you'd expect from your leadoff hitter. Very tough to put away. Ball 1 from Riley Christensen.
Just like Lizzie, Katie Dockel over there, she's going to be a catcher playing on the next level for sure.
Just a junior as well. Christensen low and inside. Ball 2 on Emma Mankey, the sophomore shortstop. Another talented player, not even an upperclassman yet. Both of these teams, I think, have a lot of talent coming up. Ball 3, good eye there from Mankey. Lower left corner, our dugout smile cam brought to you by Metropolis Resort in Action City in Eau Claire. It's constant smiles and fun at Metropolis Resort in Action City. The pitch, strike 1. Finding the zone that time, Riley Christensen. Metropolis Resort, Action City, an arcade, trampoline park, ninja warrior course, go-karts, laser tag, mini golf, a water park, and so much more, plus on-site restaurants and coffee. Book your adventure today at metropolisresort.com. Popped up and back behind us for strike 2, and Riley Christensen fighting her way back in this at-bat against Emma Mankey. And the count has worked full. Runner at first, no one out. McDonell holding on to that 10-7 lead. Both teams have had 7-run innings. Mankey drives it out of play along the first base line. We'll do it again, another payoff pitch. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter and proud to support local athletics. Northwestern Bank, one of our great Keystone sponsors for our WOGO Sports broadcast here on WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. Mankey gets a big piece of this one, and it is all the way back to the fence. Mankey is headed into second with a full head of steam. Dockel is going to be called off at third, so no runs come across, but second and third after a powerful double from Emma Mankey, the sophomore. Beautiful tying run at the plate.
Yeah, beautiful hit there right in the gap. And
so Dockel at third. Mankey at second. Riley Christensen, new pitcher here in the fourth for the Lady Macks. Hooked foul by Kennedy Berg. We mentioned she had allowed out to Riley Christensen in the first and then just walloped a 2-run homer as part of that 7-run second for Altoona. 10-7, the Lady Macks for now. Ball low to even the count at 1-1. Stelter Inc. works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality and always proud to support local sports. StelterIncorporated.com. A chopper to second. Throw to first in time, but a run will come in. And it is 10-8 as Dockel in to score. Kennedy Berg, her third RBI of the day.
I will trade a run for an out in that inning, or that at bat. Big first out.
So Berg on the sacrifice. Mankey advances to third. Ball one on Seiberling. Fouled out in the first. Popped out to Aaliyah Bovey at second, her last time up. 10-8, 2-run game now. Low and inside. Ball 2 issued by Christensen against Seiberling, the senior second baseman. Here on WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls, Caleb Swenson, Jason Bovey. With you on the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube and Facebook. Strike called.
So again, that was up in the zone there. Must be on just the upper limit of the strike zone there.
2-1 count. 2 balls, 2 strikes, Riley Christensen. Looking to settle in here for the Lady Macks. 2-2 count, runner at third, 1 away. Christensen inside, count has worked full. Gibson's Water Care. Have a conversation with them about the cleanest, most refreshing drinking water for your home or business. Schedule your free water analysis at Gibson'sWaterCare.com. Popped up behind us. We'll do it again. Payoff pitch upcoming. 3-2. Riley Christensen in the circle for McDonell. Here in the fourth. 1 run has come across. Runner in prime scoring position at third with just 1 away. Shot to Claire Ruff. She will throw to first in time, but another run comes across in trade for that second out of the inning as Mankey scores, and it is now just a 1-run game. Bases are clear. Seiberling with a sacrifice for the RBI, and that brings up Piper Berg, the sophomore, trying to help her own cause. She'll foul one straight back into the net. Christensen quickly ahead in the count. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter and proud to support local athletics. And Wiersgala Plumbing and Heating, they offer a wide variety of services, which we'll tell you more about in a moment. Second offering is a ball low. Metropolis Resort in Action City brings you that dugout smile cam. And Wiersgala Plumbing and Heating, they repair leaky faucets, they install grab bars, coordinate your kitchen or bathroom remodel project, install air purification systems, and so much more. Chopper hit toward Claire Ruff. She will glove on the run, throw to first, in time, and the inning ends with McDonell giving up 2 but preserving a 1-run lead. We'll step out and be back in 60 seconds. This is Lady Macks softball on WOGO.
This is the Maurer Spear Insurance highlight of the week.
Get onto his forehand. That didn't work, and a shot on net. Scooped up by the goaltender, Lau, and pushed into the left wing corner. And here comes Krista! He scores! Hey, Krista! Wiggled his way in. Fired one past the goaltender, who had a lot of rubber thrown at him.
Congratulations on a great play. Maurer Spear Insurance Agency. Protecting people, empowering businesses.
Looking for a smarter way to save and spend? Royal Credit Union has you covered with the Save and Spend Duo. Bundled checking and high-yield savings for simple, all-in-one banking. Earn 3.00% annual percentage yield on the first $10,000 in high-yield savings with no minimum balance required. Plus, every debit purchase helps you save with Debit Roundup, turning spare change into big savings. Open your Royal Credit Union Save and Spend Duo today at rcu.org/Royal Duo. Insured by NCUA.
McDonell Lady Macks softball on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports live video stream on YouTube. Caleb Swenson, Jason Bovey with you inside the gorgeous Sonnentag Center in Eau Claire. It is 10-9 in the Altoona fourth.
Yeah,
they played it 2.
We got to keep answering with hits just like they are. And we know we can score runs here.
I believe Piper Berg's still out there for Altoona. High ball well out to center field. Lily DeCane makes the play there as Kelsey Bremnes, she is retired for the first time. As we're in the fourth, a fly out to center for Kelsey Bremnes. Before that, she doubled and singled and drove in a run and scored a run. So the first out of the inning. Well, gets away from Berg a little bit there. Lizzie Leibrandt, the junior, she walked in the first, doubled and drove in a run in the second. 10-9 the score. Fouling it straight back, Lizzie Leibrandt. 1-1 the count. Both teams have scored 7 in an inning. McDonell scored 4 in the second, but then went down in sequence 1, 2, 3 in the third to Piper Berg. Strike 2 called on Lizzie Leibrandt. Just joining us, she's a USF, University of Sioux Falls commit. Excited about that. Going to be playing at the next level, Division II softball. Changing speeds, ball 2, Piper Berg. WOGO Sports, we appreciate all the great sponsors making these broadcasts possible. If you'd like to be one of them, contact us through WOGO.com. Chopper, third baseman, throws to first in time. Nevaeh Ruff to Serena Carlson. 5-3 on the putouts, and Leibrandt goes down for McDonell.
Great play by the Altoona third baseman there.
5 straight retired for Piper Berg in the last 2 innings. Aaliyah Bovey at the plate. Takes a ball inside. 2 away from McDonell. Bovey hitting in that 6th spot today. Ball 2 to Bovey. Reached on an error in the first, had an RBI single in the second. Donald has that tenuous 1-run lead, 10-9 here. Bovey gets a nice piece of this one, but sends it foul. 2-1 now the count on Aaliyah Bovey, the junior. Bovey with that high stance. She'll chop one right back toward the pitcher. Gets away from the pitcher Berg and away from the first baseman, and Aaliyah safe at first, reaching on an error for the second time.
That's why we hustle on every single play, Caleb. Nice job beating that one out.
And so Ahmet comes up, the freshman third baseman, number 24. Ella Ahmet, and as you mentioned, impressed with her, and just so many of these girls putting in a lot of work. Takes ball one. Discover a future of excellence rooted in history at McDonell Area Catholic Schools, educating students from pre-K all the way to senior year. McDonell's now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Visit McDonell-AreaCatholicSchools.org. Ahmet sends one out to right field. That will end the inning. McDonell gets one aboard, but none across. We head toward the fifth. One-run game, 10-9 McDonell. This is Lady Macks softball on WOGO Sports. Back
At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. With no joiner's fee, no contracts, and no long-term commitments. The only commitment we ask for is the one you make to yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, taking a swim, or finding your community in a class, the Y is here to support your goals your way. Join today at ymca-cv.org. That's ymca-cv.org, because your best self starts here.
Did you know your body is made up of 60% water and your blood is 90% water? Just another reason why it's so important you have the cleanest, most refreshing drinking water in your home. Experience a well-hydrated life. Book your free home water analysis at GibsonsWaterCare.com. No long-term contracts, locally owned, American-made products. Need a plumber? Gibsons can help with basic plumbing needs too. Go online to Gibsons Water Care for more details.
we resume in the Altoona 5th. Here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Debut softball broadcast here in the spring sports season. Complete sports schedule at WOGO.com.
Woo!
Opening salvo and a hot shot to the hot corner.
Fantastic snag by the young freshman over there on third.
That'll be the first out of the inning. One pitch, one out. Ahmet makes a great play.
Kind of snow cone that one, and Caleb. And if that one gets through, that's an extra base hit.
So Ruff is retired. Brings up Cassidy Camistrell, the junior left fielder. She's reached twice, each time on a walk. Ball two to Camistrell from Riley Christensen, who came in last inning. Riley Christensen finds the mark, strike one of this at bat.
Riley looking a little more settled down out there too. The second inning for her.
Trying to preserve a one-run lead. She misses wide. 3-1 is the count. Camistrell, the junior, her third time at the plate. Takes another strike. That one a little bit higher in the zone there from Riley Christensen. White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all your windshield glass and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. Pitch. Chop toward third. A bobble by Ahmet. The throw, and that's a little bit too low for Jasmine Gerber, who's come in at first. And so a runner aboard for Altoona. Go-ahead run is now at the plate. So Camistrell reaches for the third time. And that will bring up Ryan Lutke, the sophomore, the DP, number 11. She had a strikeout her last time up in the third, but singled in a run in the second. Dribbles it foul for strike one of the inning. ABC Supply Chippewa Falls works side by side with the dedicated contractors who build, repair, and enhance the spaces that make Chippewa Falls a great place to call home. Ask your contractor to stop by and see how ABC Supply Chippewa Falls can support your next home project with dependable materials and knowledgeable service. Thank you, Travis and the team at ABC Supply Chippewa Falls. And we'll have a courtesy runner coming in. I believe Paxton Bryce, the freshman, is coming in for Camistrel.
Surprised if Coach Bovey's putting in some speed here to maybe try to move that runner into scoring position here.
So Bryce, the freshman, in to run. One aboard, one out, one-run game. Missing for ball 2 is Riley Christensen. WOGO Sports on YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the notification bell. Snap throw to first. Gerber sweeps down the tag, not in time.
Base runner on first, getting a big jump off the bag, and Lizzie just keeping her in check over there.
Fouled off by Lutke. That makes it.
Sounded like that one.
Honestly, I thought maybe it got her in the shoulder, but
got a piece of the bat and hit her as well, I think.
She looks to be none the worse for the wear. And 10-9 our score here. McDonell, one-run lead, fouled up high into the ceiling. Lizzie Lee Grant, actually a really quick glove to grab that one off the carom.
That doesn't count?
Gonna work the count full. Full count, one away. Runner at first, payoff pitch for Riley Christensen, fouled straight back. Rizgala Plumbing and Heating offers a wide variety of services. We've told you about them, from repairing leaky faucets to installing grab bars, coordinating your kitchen or bathroom remodel project, installing air purification systems, and so much more. Large job or small, call the pros. Call Rizgala Plumbing and Heating. Another payoff pitch, slapped foul again.
Nice off speed by Riley there, trying to catch her off guard, and she barely got a piece of that.
Riley Christensen, 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike her out. Riley Christensen, a big punch out for McDonell for the second out of the inning. 5th strikeout today recorded by McDonell pitching. Lutke goes down, brings up Lily DeCane. Has an RBI single and a strikeout in a 1-for-2 afternoon. The runner at first. Runner looking to move, strike one called. Chippewa Valley Insulation and Exteriors, the Feel Good Company. Improving comfort and energy efficiency for your home. Insulation, siding, and so much more. They can even build garages and decks. Chippewa Valley Insulation, swing and a miss. Chippewa Valley Insulation. Start feeling good, ChippewaValleyInsulation.com. 0-2 count, Riley Christensen trying to strand the runner at first. The pitch tips straight back. Count will remain the same.
This is a big batter here for us. Their top of the lineup is on deck, and be nice to get out of this inning.
DeCane, the center fielder. Riley Christensen, the pitch, fouled off again. Good battle here between Riley Christensen and Lily DeCane, a junior against a senior. Keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools. Learn more at rcu.org. The pitch, swing and a miss. Another strikeout for Riley Christensen, and that ends the inning and strands the runner for Altoona. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Our score, McDonell 10, Altoona 9. We're back in 60 seconds on WOGO Sports.
Think about how much time you spend in your home. Gala Plumbing and Heating can make it so much more comfortable with radiant floor heating and luxurious bathroom remodels. Water softening and filtration, and whole house air purification, so you can breathe easy. Love your home with Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Stuck on ideas for summer fun? Looking for a place that keeps the whole family entertained? We've got the solution. Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire. Dive into Chaos Water Park with water slides, a lazy river, and splash zones for the little ones. Plus, the fun never stops at Action City. Entertain everyone with go-karts, trampolines, mini golf, and more. See you all summer long at Metropolis Resort, where the fun never stops.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
It is the bottom of the 5th. Here on WOGO Radio and the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. Season debut for your McDonell Lady Macks and the Altoona Railroaders. Jasmine Gerber up to the plate for the first time for McDonell, batting for Miranda Johnson. McDonell with a 1-0 lead. Chopper right back to the pitcher, and the throw to first in time as Jasmine is retired. 1-3 on the put out there.
I think Piper Berg has settled in great in this game. I mean, she seems like she's dialed in, and she's gotten better throughout the game, and she's letting her defense make some outs. And
Bryn Wiedemeyer hits the first one foul. Wiedemeyer reached on a walk in the first, ground out to second in the second inning. Ball is low for Berg, who's gone the distance here for Altoona. Riley Christensen on deck for McDonell, trying to get the top of the order, changing speeds, and Wiedemeyer chased it a bit for strike two. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels for your home or business. QualityPropaneandFuels.com. Ball inside from Berg. Evens the count at 2-2. Second and third McDonell broadcast will be on Tuesday, a split doubleheader. And our complete sports schedule at WOGO.com. Berg the delivery, rise ball high. Laying off it is Wiedemeyer. Count has worked full, 3-2. Donald trying to get the leadoff batter aboard like they did in the first couple innings. Wiedemeyer, she'll drive one through the gap over second, and Bryn Wiedemeyer is aboard, her first hit of the season.
Nice job, Bryn.
The sophomore safely at first, and that'll bring up Riley Christensen here in the 5th. Riley had a walk, a steal, and a run scored in the first. Drove in a run on a sacrifice late in that inning. I believe Riley is still looking for her first hit, though, as she takes ball one. Trying to give McDonell a little insurance here, up 10-9. Against an Altoona team that showed its offensive prowess. Ball two. As Berg, I think, clearly trying to work the edges, nibble at the corners, not give Riley Christensen anything juicy to hit here. She certainly has home run power. Riley will chop one toward the shortstop, and it gets through. Wiedemeyer has a hard run toward third, slides in under the tag. No, not in time. Riley Christensen will advance to second, but Wiedemeyer is retired for the second out of the inning. Good throw there to catch Bryn at third.
I think Bryn just hesitated just a little bit, and when she saw the go, it was just a tad too late.
So 2 away as Taylin Hansen takes ball one. Hansen reached on a walk in the first and later scored. The ground out to Emma Mankey at short. her last time up. Mankey made a good throw. Hansen, this time, hard shot to second and safe at first and third on the corners for McDonald's. There was just no play there for Braylon Seiberling, just because of the velocity with which that left the bat.
The second baseman for Altoona did one heck of a job getting to that ball and knocking it down.
I mean, otherwise that's a run for McDonell. So Claire Ruff, who started out 2 for 2, ground out to second her last time up. Try to change this 10-9 ball game. Takes ball 1 low. Ten to 9 McDonell here in the bottom of the 5th. Taylon Hansen at first, Riley Christensen at third. Plenty of speed on the bases for Claire Ruff if she can get a hold of one here. Ruff drives it right to second. Easy throw for the putout. And McDonell is retired after stranding a couple. We move to the 6th. Our score remains 10 to 9. The Lady Macks. We are back in 60 seconds on WOGO.
Some people like odd things, like a tuna and banana sandwich, or romantic comedy, political drama, horror films. You should elect me. Yes, some people like odd things, like waiting forever in line at the big box pharmacy. Next! But for everyone else, there's the medicine shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery. The medicine shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee.
Dreading that call to your mother?
I was talking to Phyllis last Thursday. Or was it Monday? Oh, no. It was Tuesday.
Take her to Roadside Ice Cream and Diner across from the Sonnentag. Try Roadside's buy one, get one free barbecue every Monday. Or our big burrito on Taco Tuesday, just $5 with chips and salsa. Thursdays, try a Roadside BOGO burger. Or every Friday, 2-for-1 chocolate soft serve cones. Order online at roadsideec.com. Specials no matter what day of the week your mother thinks it is. Roadside Ice Cream and Diner.
It is a one-run game here in the 6th, and the top of the order for the Altoona Railroaders on the Middle Border Conference against your McDonell Central Lady Macks. 10 to 9, McDonell. Riley Christensen in the circle. Sails one in a bit high on Caitlin Dockel, the junior, who has been a force at the plate. As you mentioned, she's going to play at the next level, and she's certainly showed us why. Pops one up. Riley Christensen will come over and make the play. And the first out of the inning. And that's been the easiest retirement of Dockel so far here this afternoon.
I think watching the end of the last inning, Riley with those 2 huge strikeouts, she's getting better as she's gone along here.
Yes.
In this her 3rd inning here pitching.
Emma Mankey, the sophomore. Mankey doubled and scored her last time up. She'll take ball 1. Riley Christensen takes a look at that wristband and delivers to Mankey. And low, ball 2, good eye from the sophomore. ABC Supply Chippewa Falls works side by side with the dedicated contractors who build, repair, and enhance the spaces that make Chippewa Falls a great place to call home. The pitch, oh my goodness, Mankey got a big piece of that one as she rips it out to right field, but a nice play by Kelsey Bremnes, who is now in right.
It's a good thing that one was right at her. Otherwise, that might have been a gapper if it was over.
That is the second one in a row that Mankey has just absolutely torn the cover off. Oh, that is the second out of the inning.
Riley.
First strike now on Kennedy Berg, who had a 2-run homer back in the 2nd. But as you mentioned, Riley Christensen getting a little confidence here. Strike 2 against Berg. Riley Christensen trying to go 1-2-3 against the top of the Altoona order. Riley the junior. The kick and the pitch. Line to third. Ahmet got through. And so Berg is aboard safely.
Another hard hit ball. I mean, that was a tough play for Ella there on third.
So Berg reaches, brings up Braylon Seiverling, the senior. And ABC Supply, Chippewa Falls, ask your contractor. A chopper hit toward third. Ahmet, this time a high throw and not able to make the play. Jasmine Gerber. Gerber recovers in time to hold the runner at third. So second and third with 2 away for the Rails, trailing 10-9 here in the 6th. Ahmet made the play at third, but just a little bit too tall on the throw. And Seiverling reaches.
Jasmine's a lanky first baseman, too, so she almost had it.
Piper Berg looking to help her cause here. She takes ball 1. So big spot here for Riley Christensen in the McDonell defense. They needed to settle in. The go-ahead run in scoring position for the Rails. Strike 1 from Riley Christensen. ABC Supply Chippewa Falls. Ask your contractor to stop by and see how ABC Supply can support your next project with dependable materials and knowledgeable service. ABC Supply Chippewa Falls, working side by side. Strike with the dedicated contractors who build, repair, and enhance the spaces that make Chippewa Falls a great place to call home. Thank you, Travis and the team at ABC Supply Chippewa Falls. 1-2 count with 2 away. Popped up, reaching for that one. And the play made, and McDonell strands 2 as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Our score still a 1-run game. McDonell 10, Altoona 9. We'll step out and be back in 60 seconds on WOG.
Energy bills going up? That's not a good feeling. So call Chippewa Valley Insulation, the feel-good company. Chippewa Valley Insulation improves comfort and energy efficiency for your home. Love your house again, and the energy savings will leave your wallet feeling good too. Insulation, siding, and so much more. They can even build garages and decks. Chippewa Valley Insulation, the feel-good company. Start feeling good at ChippewaValleyInsulation.com.
Northwestern Bank, delivering our values, creating a positive impact.
Working with Jamie at Northwestern Bank is like having another key player on your team. He believes getting to know you and your business is what allows him to provide the best banking solutions for your company's needs. His leadership and dedication has helped local businesses and organizations expand and grow, creating a positive impact in the Chippewa Valley.
Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter.
A fight to the finish here on WOGO Radio, the WOGO Sports Live video stream on YouTube. 10-9, McDonell stranding 2 Altoona runners. As Kelsey Bremnes at the plate. She's doubled in a run, singled, and flew out to center field her last time up. We are in the bottom of the 6th, 10-9 McDonell. Piper Berg has gone the distance for the Rails and Coach Jeremiah Bovey. 1-1 the count. Berg delivers. Outside. 2-1. Piper Berg, just a sophomore for the Rails, again after allowing 7 runs as she delivers outside. 3-1 the count. 7 runs in the bottom of the first. She really, and did allow 4 in the second, but 3 straight scoreless innings for Piper Berg. That's what's kept this game incredibly close. But working a walk, leadoff batter aboard is Bremnes, as she reaches base safely for the 3rd time in 4 tries. Brings up Lizzie Lebrand. She has walked, doubled. That was an RBI double, and then a ground out to 3rd last time up.
Coach Ruff giving Lizzie some instruction here. Maybe he's going to try and move Kelsey to second here. Let's see. Great base runner, like we've said. And
I think Maggie Bull came in to run for her last time, but Kelsey is running herself this time. Ball outside for Lizzie Lebrand.
Getting late in the game, I think is a solid move by Coach, but leaving a good base runner on the field.
Again, the McDonell roster will be bolstered with drive by Lizzie Lebrand, and that will drop into the gap in left field. And she's aboard at first. Lizzie Lebrand, a single, brings up Aaliyah Bovey. Going to say again, you've got Lauren Buscher, Delaney Smiskey coming back, Chloe Flanagan all on that senior trip. And so Maggie Bull is going to come in to run for the catcher, Lizzie Lebrand. So you've got Kelsey Bremnes at second. Still no one out here. Bull now at first. McDonell trying to threaten here. Laying down a beautiful bunt is Aaliyah Bovey. The throw to first in time, but the runners advance to second and third. They'll hold them there, but Aaliyah does her job well. It's team softball. Sacrifice bunt moves them along. That's, again, just the first out of the inning.
Oftentimes I say to myself, you know, what's coach going to do? And I'm like, I was thinking bunt. I didn't really want to say it right away, and Lee did a good job laying that sack bunt down.
Caitlin Dockel will conference in the circle with Piper Berg. In fact, the infield will come in. Give us time to let you know that you can discover a future of excellence rooted in history at McDonell Area Catholic Schools, educating students from pre-K all the way to senior year. McDonell is now accepting applications for the 2026-27 school year. Visit McDonell-AreaCatholicSchools.org today. Ella Amitz, talented young freshman third baseman. And she will immediately swat it into the gap. That's going to bring in a run for McDonell. 11-9. Amit comes through for the Lady Macks.
Heads up play by Ella. She saw the throw coming into home, and she took second base as well. Nice job, Ella.
So the RBI for Ella Amit. I believe that's her second hit. Brings up Miranda Johnson here in the sixth with McDonell leading by 2, 1 away. Runners at second and third.
Did she re-enter in Jasmine's spot?
I do believe so. Johnson and Jasmine Gerber have traded places a couple times.
Much like that rotation we saw last year with Miranda and Kiara.
Yeah, again in different spots. Putting in his lefty here against Piper Berg. Big cut for strike 2. 2 in scoring position for McDonell, and you talk about insurance. Speaking of which, we could use an insurance-run sponsor if anyone owns an insurance company and wants to jump in on that, or else as
that's a big hit.
Dropping it into center field, Miranda Johnson. Maggie Bull comes in to score. It is 12-9. McDonell. Miranda Johnson comes through for the Lady Macks. So Johnson, the RBI. Now she's at first. Maggie Bull came around to score for McDonell, their 12th run in this season opener. Still just 1 out and runners at the corners. Miranda with the single brings up Bryn Wiedemeyer. She's single. Her last time up sends one sky high and out of play along the first base line.
Just behind that pitch a little bit. If she can get out in front a little more, she's going to be right on it.
Bryn Wiedemeyer walked her first time out. Ground out next in the second. Then singled in the 5th. See if she's dialed in here in the 6th. The runner in scoring position at third and just 1 away. Bryn fouls one back. For strike 2 of this at bat against Piper Berg, the sophomore. Split doubleheader on Tuesday. McDonell softball again. Chi-High McDonell baseball and softball. Complete schedule at WOGO.com. Changing speeds Piper Berg, and laying off that one is Bryn Wiedemeyer. Coming up after the game, we'll have the Postgame show brought to you by Postglass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Hopefully talking about a 1-0 start for McDonell. Good battle here between the Lady Macks and the Rails. Good. Wiedemeyer sends it all the way to the fence. And that's going to bring in another run for McDonell. Big piece of hitting there from Bryn Wiedemeyer. 13-9 McDonell. They've been shut out for 3 straight innings. And now first and second with just one away.
She got a hold of that one, Caleb.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a pause in my voice as I wondered if maybe that one would go out.
I almost thought it was, it was hard for me to see, but it almost looked like it was caught. But
again, staring through the netting here, our view is a little bit obstructed, but the best we can. Runners at first and second. 13-9 McDonell. 1 out, 2 on. And we're back to the top of the order with Riley Christensen. Doubled her last time up. Riley will send this one out deep to center field. Actually drifting a little back there from the second base position was Braylon Seiberling, and Riley's retired for the second out of the inning. I should have said high rather than deep, would have been more appropriate as Taylon Hansen comes up.
Well, that was out there a little bit.
Taylon Hansen takes ball 1. 1 in scoring position, 2 on for McDonell. Taylon singled her last time up. It's a good rip at this one, but fouls it off to even it at 1 ball and 1 strike. Stelter Inc. works every day to bring you the absolute highest quality and longest lasting concrete with a fleet of dump trucks and drivers at your service. Visit StelterIncorporated.com. 3 generations of turning dreams into reality. Strike call on Taylon Hansen.
Nice pitch there by Berg.
13-9. McDonell led by just a single run not too long ago. Four-run lead for the Lady Macks, down to their final out here in the 6th, but trying to extend this 6th inning. And they've scored in bunches today. Taylon Hansen nails one right back up the middle to the second baseman, and tagging out the runner at second for the final out of the inning will send us to the 7th final inning coming up in 60 seconds here on WOGO Sports. McDonell plates 3 to go ahead 13-9. We're back in 60 on WOGO. This is Lady.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
McDonell Lady Macks softball, WOGO Sports. The Lady Macks have opened up a 4-run advantage. Riley Christensen still in the circle for McDonell and whistles in a strike to open this at bat.
Riley earning the right here to get these last 3 outs. I think she's pitched fantastic here today.
Fouled along the third baseline for strike 2. Nevaeh Roth, the junior, third baseman. She singled back in the second, struck out in the third. And a line out that Ella Ahmet made a great play on her last time up in the 5th. So Riley Christensen quickly ahead in the count, 0-2. Riley the pitch, changing speeds there. Couldn't quite catch Ruff sleeping. Riley's had a couple punch-outs. 4 in the season debut for Kelsey Bremnes. Christensen, the pitch is low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Riley came in the 4th. Christensen, the junior. The kick and the pitch. Ruff gets a big piece of that one. Sends it deep into left field. And looking for a stand-up triple, and Ruff wins a long battle. And the leadoff hitter in scoring position for Altoona. So an opening triple for Nevaeh Ruff after she was down 0-2 in the count. Camistrol comes in, the junior. Couple walks and reached on an error, so she hasn't been retired yet. 13-9. Altoona scored 7 back in the second, 2 in the fourth. They've been blanked the last couple innings. Strike 1. Rails trying to send this one to extras just like last year. Riley Christensen inside.
Inside and high.
And
just,
high as
just
well,
a little,
too.
I mean, he's like that. I mean, he's been consistent with that high pitch. And
so Riley right back ahead in the count, 0-2. Fouled off.
But I was going to have
Coming
to
back
save you
toward
there.
us, yes, as I was trying to change the camera angle. White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all your windshield glass and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. Riley Christensen, the 0-2 pitch is low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Riley Christensen against Cassidy Camistrol. No one out. 4-run lead for McDonell. The opening hitter at third base. The pitch. Another hard hit ball out to center field, and a run comes in to make it 13-10. And the rally starting here for Altoona. Now aboard at first base is Camistrol. Just a 3-run game as Lutke coming up. They'll try to flip it back to the top of the order. It's an RBI single for Cassidy Camistrol. Nevaeh Ruff after that leadoff triple. Hard hit ball to Claire Ruff. Ruff throws to second, turning for a double play, not quite. McDonell gets 1.
So close.
The first out of the inning. Claire Ruff quickly flipping there to Aaliyah Bovey, and Bovey over to Jasmine Gerber at first, but the stretch couldn't quite get that second out.
We'll take the out, though, that's for sure.
So fielder's choice for Lutke. Little blooper to Claire Ruff. She will throw to Gerber for the second out of the inning.
Again, that runner on second means nothing right now, and just focus on getting this last out.
6-3 on the putout. And back to the top of the order with Caitlin Dockel. If you're going to end the game, you got to earn it against Dockel. Runner at second now. Strike 1 for Riley Christensen. And just kind of seeing the competitor that Riley is, I think she likes being in the spot where you got to get the final out of the inning against arguably their number 1 hitter.
For sure.
Christensen the pitch, offers low, 1-1.
And knowing Riley's mindset, like Katie Dockel, that's their best player. I'm going to go, I want this. I'm going to go after it.
1-1 count. Strike 2 called. Altoona down to their final strike here. 13-10 McDonell. Runner at second. 1-2 count. The pitch. Dribbled over toward third. The throw to first in time, and McDonell wins it 13-10 in a hard-fought game here against Altoona. We'll come back right after this with the Postgame show. Also, the 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom Fiber Fast plays of the game. The Postgame show and our conversation with head coach Rick Ruff, highlights and more, all brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Quality service at affordable prices for commercial, home, and auto glass. Visit postglassandmirror.com. That's postglassandmirror.com. Great game here for the Lady Macks and Altoona. Both squads walking away from this one better. We'll be back to wrap it up.
If you can dream it, Stelter can make it happen. For 3 generations, Stelter Incorporated has taken pride in turning dreams into reality with the absolute highest quality concrete built to last. Stelter mines and processes the aggregates themselves, ensuring only the best ready-mix concrete. And if you need materials delivered or hauled away, Stelter Inc. has a fleet of dump trucks to serve you and even provides the driver. When you expect the best, Stelter delivers every time. Start today at StelterIncorporated.com.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
I've been serving the community for 37 years.
25 years.
30 years. Just over 22 years.
Every day, people go to work not only for themselves, but they go to work to help the community and to help the members and businesses in it.
We're not just an internet company. For businesses, we have data center services. We offer home technology solutions. Anything related to technology that might impact your daily life, we can provide it for you.
This is the Maurer Sperry Insurance highlight of the week.
Get onto his forehand. That didn't work, and a shot on net. Scooped up by the goaltender, Lau, and pushed into the left wing corner. And here comes Krista! He scores! Hey, Krista! Wiggled his way in, fired one past the goaltender, who had a lot of rubber thrown at him.
Congratulations on a great play. Maurer Sperry Insurance Agency, protecting people, empowering businesses.
When it comes to achieving excellence on every project, there's nothing better than partnering with professionals who share your commitment to quality and community. At ABC Supply Chippewa Falls, we're proud to work side by side with the dedicated contractors who build, repair, and enhance the spaces that make Chippewa Falls a great place to call home. Whether you're looking for dependable materials specializing in roofing, siding, and windows, or simply want friendly, reliable service, our knowledgeable team is ready to help. Ask your contractor to stop by and see how ABC Supply Chippewa Falls can support your next project with confidence.
At the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, your wellness journey starts today. With no joiner's fee, no contracts, and no long-term commitments. The only commitment we ask for is the one you make to yourself. Whether you're hitting the gym, taking a swim, or finding your community in a class, the Y is here to support your goals your way. Join today at ymca-cv.org. That's ymca-cv.org, because your best self starts here.
Welcome back. Postglass Postgame Show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. We'll talk with head coach Rick Ruff when we get an opportunity here. Jason Bovey, certainly, as we've mentioned before, I will say readily available on the tip of my tongue here. It was not my crowning moment in terms of a broadcast here, first game of the season, but the Lady Macks looked a lot better than I sounded and than I did technically here, and put 13 runs across against Altoona. It was an entertaining, competitive game.
Yeah, I mean, hats off to Altoona. I mean, these are the games we want to play. Like we talked pregame, you know, we knew we weren't going to be perfect today.
Yeah.
I was happy with what I saw out of Kelsey. I was really impressed with Riley coming in, and you know, it like I said, it's kind of a measuring stick to start the season. Like, this is where we are.
Yeah.
We know we have some things to work on, and we will. And you know, just to be in these types of games, like you mentioned in basketball, with Sally and these are the games we want to play.
Yeah.
Those tight games, last inning games, when you need to make the final outs, those go a long way.
I mean, 21 outs, and that's, again, one of these cliches, baseball 27 outs in the pros, but you talk about 21 outs at the high school level, too, and cliches are cliches for a reason, because they're true, and so you can't duck or hide from the fact that you got to get 21 outs, and it doesn't matter. Again, if you score 7 runs in the bottom of the first, you've got to get 21 outs to end the game, and again, we saw Altoona battle back. We had a 7-run given up inning of our own here on the McDonell side, too, but we just saw, again, both teams settling in a little bit. I mean, for crying out loud, it's March 26th. It's very early here, and both of these coaches, I think, can say, hey, we've got plenty to work on in the practices coming up, but certainly some things to say, hey, we saw some really nice signs on both sides here today.
And keep in mind, Caleb, we have some senior leadership that is out on their class trip, like we mentioned, and getting those girls back and inserting those, each one of those girls is gonna contribute and play key roles for this team. So I mean, that's gonna help. But it was nice seeing some younger girls get some time here today. Bryn, played fantastic. I mean, Ella, Talon. I mean, that was one of our keys to the game.
First varsity game for these freshmen.
That is, I mean, that's, I don't care who you are. You're going to be nervous.
Yeah.
And mistakes are going to happen, especially in this game. It's just how you overcome those mistakes and become better after that.
This is the Postgame show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. They're now hiring for auto glass technicians, window installers, in-shop repair technicians. Join the team today. Click on careers at postglassandmirror.com. Don't go away. We'll see if we can chat with head coach Rick Ruff and also our 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom Fiber Fast plays of the game coming up after our final break here on WOGO Sports. Don't go anywhere. We're back.
Did you know your body is made up of 60% water and your blood is 90% water? Just another reason why it's so important you have the cleanest, most refreshing drinking water in your home. Experience a well-hydrated life. Book your free home water analysis at GibsonsWaterCare.com. No long-term contracts, locally owned, American-made products. Need a plumber? Gibsons can help with basic plumbing needs too. Go online to Gibsons Water Care for more details.
Think about how much time you spend in your home. Wurz Gala Plumbing and Heating can make it so much more comfortable with radiant floor heating and luxurious bathroom remodels. Water softening and filtration, and whole house air purification, so you can breathe easy. Love your home with Wurz Gala Plumbing and Heating. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
Stuck on ideas for summer fun? Looking for a place that keeps the whole family entertained? We've got the solution. Metropolis Resort in Eau Claire. Dive into Chaos Water Park with water slides, a lazy river, and splash zones for the little ones. Plus, the fun never stops at Action City. Entertain everyone with go-karts, trampolines, mini golf, and more. See you all summer long at Metropolis Resort, where the fun never stops.
Metropolis Resort. MetropolisResort.com.
Some people like odd things, like a tuna and banana sandwich, or romantic comedy, political drama, horror films. You should elect me.
Uh-oh.
Yes, some people like odd things, like waiting forever in line at the big box pharmacy.
Next!
But for everyone else, there's the medicine shop pharmacies of Chippewa Falls and Menominee. Minimal wait times, true personal service, and available free local delivery. The Medicine Shop in Chippewa Falls and Menominee.
Dreading that call to your mother?
I was talking to Phyllis last Thursday. Or was it Monday? Oh, no! It was Tuesday.
Take her to Roadside Ice Cream and Diner across from the Sonnentag. Try Roadside's buy one, get one free barbecue every Monday. Or our big burrito on Taco Tuesday, just $5 with chips and salsa. Thursdays, try a Roadside BOGO burger. Or every Friday, 2-for-1 chocolate soft serve cones. Order online at roadsideec.com. Specials no matter what day of the week your mother thinks it is. Roadside Ice Cream and Diner.
Energy bills going up? That's not a good feeling. So call Chippewa Valley Insulation, the feel-good company. Chippewa Valley Insulation improves comfort and energy efficiency for your home. Love your house again, and the energy savings will leave your wallet feeling good too. Insulation, siding, and so much more. They can even build garages and decks. Chippewa Valley Insulation, the feel-good company. Start feeling good at ChippewaValleyInsulation.com.
This is the Post Glass Postgame Show brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. For commercial or residential glass and recalibration of the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for any make and model, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls, postglassandmirror.com. And despite all the stuff that I messed up on the broadcast today, Coach Rick Ruff still remembered to come over and see us here in the Postgame Show. So, Coach, we appreciate your time. And again, first game of the season. It's March. Just, again, fantastic to be here at the Sonnentag, to be able to get this game in too, and always ups and downs, scoring 7 runs in an inning, giving up 7 runs in an inning. But again, we saw veteran players settle in for you. We saw young players make some really nice contributions.
Yes, this is a team. This is going to have to be a team event all the way through. We're going to have to continue to get better as a team individually, but they're willing to work hard.
What did you like the most about what you saw from young and veteran players today? What did you say, hey, this is something we can build on going into next week?
The communication was awesome today. The girls did a great job of talking through mistakes when they're on the field without having to have input from a coach. We have great leaders out there, and we have girls that want to get better and want to learn.
What did you like about what you saw in the circle here today? So, again, 2 juniors out there, Kelsey Bremnes striking out 4, Riley Christensen coming in and doing a real nice job. It seemed like, again, after Riley settled in, makes some really good pitches in key spots for you as well. Both of them, had ups and downs, but both of them overall, I think, a strong first game.
Yeah, but Kelsey is Kelsey. We know what we're going to get from her every time out. Even early in the season, she's always ready to go. Riley, she's been on vacation for a while, so she's missed quite a few practices, but she's been here and she's doing what she needs to do to get ready as fast as she can.
And certainly nice too. Again, with some of those seniors, it'll be great to have some of that leadership coming back as well too. But you put some freshmen out there in spots, both at the plate, but Ella Ahmet making some really nice plays over there at third as well, too. Just nice to see, again, the girls come in, Maggie Bull coming in and running well. Just every single player that you have out there has a important role, and whether they're coming in one time in the game as a courtesy runner or they're out there at the hot corner or all throughout, they need to be ready when the ball comes their way and when the opportunity comes their way. And I think we saw, again, some really encouraging signs from some talented young people.
Yes, baptism by fire. You just got to throw them in there. You got to live with mistakes. And like I said, with the group that they are and how willing they are to work with each other and learn, we're going to get better every day.
Well, Coach, we're looking forward to seeing you guys for a split doubleheader right back here on Tuesday, and again, some quality non-conference competition that you play at the beginning of the season, and it's great to be able to get these games in and say, hey, before we go into the gauntlet that is our own conference, we're going to play some teams that will stretch us and make us better, and hopefully we're doing the same for them.
Yes, I mean, that's what this is about. Like you said, there's no preseason for us, but this is the pre-conference, so it gives us a chance to work on some things to get some things straightened out.
Coach, we appreciate your time very much as always, and we'll see you Tuesday.
All right, well, thank you.
That's head coach Rick Ruff here on the Post Glass Postgame Show, brought to you by Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. We'll take a quick 1-minute break and be back after this on WOGO Sports, back in 60 seconds.
Add value and beauty to your home with Post Glass and Mirror. Ensure every day starts better with a gorgeous custom shower door. Did you know that adding mirrors to a room can make it feel 2 times bigger? Post Glass and Mirror has many styles and shapes of mirrors to choose from. And does condensation gathering inside your windows make them look like they're crying? Don't end up shedding tears yourself over high energy bills. Call Post Glass and Mirror today. Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls. Free estimates start today at postglassandmirror.com.
Propane is energy efficient and affordable, and Quality Propane and Fuels has been the trusted propane supplier to northern Wisconsin since 1996. Propane keeps the lights on and your appliances and furnace running even during power outages. Trust the team at Quality Propane and Fuels, committed to their customers and always looking to improve safety and efficiency, helping you cut energy costs. Payment programs available for any situation. Residential, commercial, or industrial, choose Quality Propane and Fuels. Call, stop by, or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
thank you to the beautiful Sonnentag Center in Eau Claire, our hosts here for this debut broadcast for McDonell softball as they get the win 13-10 over Altoona. It's time for today's Fiber Fast Plays of the Game, brought to you by 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom, your complete technology partner. Let 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telecom help you protect your home or business with clear monitored home security systems. Plus, for WOGO Sports listeners only, a free camera with each alarm system. Call the experts today at 231-2000 or visit wwt.net. Let's hear some of those Fiber Fast Plays of the Game. Riley Christensen, 3-2 pitch, swing and a miss, striker out. Riley Christensen, a big punch out for McDonell for the second out of the inning. Fifth strikeout today recorded by McDonell pitching. Good battle here between Riley Christensen and Lily Duquesne, a junior against a senior. Keep your finances on track with Royal Credit Union. RCU accounts come with smart tools. Learn more at rcu.org. The pitch, swing and a miss, another strikeout for Riley Christensen, and that ends the inning and strands the runner for Altoona. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Our score, McDonell 10, Altoona 9. We're
on your
appliance.org today. Ella Amitz, talented young freshman third baseman. And she will immediately swat it into the gap. That's going to bring in a run for McDonell. 11-9. Amit comes through for the Lady Macks.
Heads up play by Ella. She saw the throw coming into home, and she took second base as well. Nice job, Ella.
As
that's a big hit.
Dropping it into center field, Miranda Johnson. Maggie Bowl comes in to score. It is 12-9. McDonell. And that's part of how it sounded here on WOGO Sports. Again, view the complete replay on the WOGO Sports YouTube channel, 24/7 West Wisconsin Telecom Fiber Fast Plays of the Game. Well, ups and downs on the field, ups and downs in the broadcast here. But you know what? It's a new day and a new week coming up, and always nice to have a 1-0 start to the season. And McDonell gets it 13-10 here, Jason, and looking forward to, again, that split doubleheader. A little bit earlier start on Tuesday. We'll be right back here at the Sonnentag with McDonell, and great to have you back in the saddle here as well, too. I know you and I have been looking forward to this for quite a while.
For sure. You know, I've been texting you during a lot of the basketball games, and it's nice to be back. You know, we saw these girls make mistakes. We made a few mistakes here.
Not you, but me, plenty.
Well, you're doing 1,000 things, so I don't think people really realize how many different things you're doing here. So, and I appreciate, you know, everything you and WOGO does for our school. And you know, lastly, thank the Sonnentag for letting us be a part of some, you know, what a beautiful facility. I mean, I know you were here calling a game for basketball.
Yeah.
I was in the stands, and it's such a beautiful complex, and we're lucky to be able to play at, you know, get a couple games under our belt.
Yeah, again, shout out to Athletic Director Bryce Meverden as well, too, for making contacts and saying, hey, let's do this so the girls can play games guaranteed early on in the season. And, again, I just, like you mentioned, have to give a shout out to the Sonnentag here, Steve Kirk, the general manager, and just the entire staff. They are just so welcoming and not just, well, you can broadcast if you want to, but saying, yeah, absolutely, you're welcome here. And just highlighting this gorgeous, gorgeous facilities. You can kind of see, you know, the shot here. Just beautiful for UW Eau Claire, beautiful for our city and our county, our area here. And again, check out all the events at the Sonnentag, the Eau Claire Axemen. Again, as we've mentioned before, too, really, really cool that we're in the field house section, but over in the basketball court area, of course, they've got great concerts there. But that spring match between Wisconsin and Minnesota, Big Ten volleyball, are you kidding me? Coming right here to Eau Claire, and tickets very reasonable. I mean, $5 as well, too. So again, we expect those to sell very quickly. I believe that April 7th is the date when those go on sale, and the match is the 10th. But really, really cool to see some of the events here at the Sonnentag, and so just can't thank them enough for their open arms to welcoming our broadcast and what they do to support high school sports, because it's really cool for high school kids to be able to play in these settings as well, too. And it was a lot of fun, and so nice. We'll do it twice on Tuesday.
Yeah. Big first win, and I don't think we mentioned, but the Brewers also won today. 14-2.
Should have mentioned that as well, too. McDonell almost put up as many runs as the Brewers did.
Right. So.
Well, great to get an opening day win, and great to have all of you with us here on WOGO Sports. Shout out to our audio producer, Dawson Halverson, back at the WOGO studios in Halley, and Conley Engelmeyer and Sam Aberley, our video producers, and a huge shout out as well to every single sponsor, advertiser that you hear and see during these WOGO Radio and WOGO Sports live video streaming broadcasts. They make it possible for us to follow our Chi-Hi and McDonell teams wherever they may go, and we appreciate them very, very much for their investment in the future, their investment in the kids, the community, and high school sports. For Jason Bovey, I'm Caleb Swenson saying good night from the Sonnentag Center in Eau Claire. Once again, your final score, the McDonell Macks moved to 1-0 on the softball season in their season opener. Your final, McDonell 13 and Altoona 10. This has been McDonell Lady Macks softball presentation of WOGO Sports. Good night from the Sonnentag.
WOGO, your sports station. WOGO's coverage of the Lady Macks brought to you by Mauer Sperry Insurance, Gibson's Water Care, ABC Supply Chippewa Falls, Metropolis Resort in Action City, Wheaton Grain Incorporated, Chippewa Valley Insulation and Exteriors, Bargain City Superstore, the Medicine Shop of Chippewa Falls and Menominee, the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, White City Glass, Royal Credit Union, Grace Home Respiratory, Weir's Gala Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning, Stelter Incorporated, Service Master of Chippewa Valley, Choice and Ford of Chippewa Falls, Quality Propane and Fuels, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Red Cedar Speedway, Northwestern Bank, Czech Law Office, Post Glass and Mirror, and 24/7 and West Wisconsin Telcom. This has been McDonell Softball, a presentation of WOGO Sports. We now return you